Today on Live Daily News, a new Western store is coming to town very soon. 2 men have been arrested for major crimes, and yes, San Angelo is paying for the animal control officer's medical expenses. I'm James Bellini, and this is Live. We'll get to the news in a minute, but first, looking for a place with more action than Thanksgiving in an election year? Well, the ArcLight Bar and Grill is the place for you. Watch all the football you can handle on the largest video wall in West Texas with 20 other flat screen TVs to keep up with your favorite team. Also, you can catch these hands at the ArcLight as the highly anticipated match between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson is happening this Friday. Then on Saturday, UFC 309 is taking place. So watch the fights and some football at the ArcLight Bar and Grill located inside the Clarion Hotel at 441 Rio Concho Drive in downtown San Angelo. Starting things off, a GoFundMe for Floyd Bias, the San Angelo city employee who was attacked by dogs, has raised questions about who is paying for his medical expenses. Well, the City of San Angelo human resource officials have said that the city will pay 100% of all medical costs for him and his hospitalization. So, why a GoFundMe? To assist the family with travel and other expenses not covered by Bias's insurance. Bias's niece, Amanda Riojas, has updated the GoFundMe on his status and has raised just over $2,500. Bias was attacked by pit bull mixes when he responded to a residence on Cloud Street, and in a video that was given to San Angelo Live, he states there were 7 or 8 dogs involved. We are still waiting on if the owner will be facing criminal charges or not, and San Angelo Live will keep you updated on this story. And while we're on the subject of crime, 2 men have been arrested for pretty major crimes. 47-year-old Jesse Hose was arrested for possession of child pornography after the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children sent a cyber tip to the Texas Department of Public Safety. When a special agent requested information from Google, it produced several screenshots that were saved on Hose's devices. Those images were of child pornography. Hose was arrested and has since been released on $50,000 bond. Another man, 26-year-old Braden Tibbs, was arrested after nearly getting into a crash with a victim and pointing a gun at him. Investigators did smell alcohol in Tibbs' breath and he refused field sobriety tests. He was arrested and has a bond of $1,500. Have you downloaded the San Angelo Live mobile app yet? It's free and it's the best app in the business. Download it off the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store to stay updated with news in San Angelo. And San Angelo has another Western store incoming as Murdoch's Ranch and Home Supply has had a permit approved in the October building and inspection reports at a value of $1.2 million. Murdoch's will offer clothing for men, women, and children, as well as tools, trailer accessories, pet and outdoor supplies, and home essentials. They will also have a gun counter and propane refilling station. And there are currently about 40 stores across 6 states and plan to open the San Angelo location earlier next year. And in the weather, we could see some rain towards the end of the weekend, but right now it's 70 degrees outside with a high of 74, and then tonight the low drops down to 43. On Friday, the high hits 77, and then Friday night it cools off to about 72. Saturday, the high is 78, and then Saturday night the low is 57. On Sunday, it starts off sunny with a high of 73. In the afternoon, we have about a 30% chance of rain. Sunday night, those rain chances increase to about 80%. And then Monday morning, those rain chances drop back down to about 30% before that afternoon, where the high will be 69. And when we come back, Wallhawk head coach Craig Slaughter talks about his team finishing up the regular season and their upcoming game against Anthony, and then Charlotte Anderson is in studio. But first, a word from the Bass Bunch.
$59,999 for a new Ford Expedition XLT. Get a full-size 3-row seating SUV for the family that needs a lot of room. Equipped with a moonroof, second-row captain seats, along with many more features, make it the absolute perfect SUV. You can only get deals like this at Jim Bass Ford, Houston Hart and Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com, or use this QR code. Yep, the one on my shirt.
All right, we're here with Wallhawk head coach Craig Slaughter. First off, you capped off the season with a win against Stanton. Talk about it real quick.
Just kids are playing well. We knew coming into the season we had a loaded, deep roster, and we thought we were going to be superior squad a ton of nights, and we definitely have been. And again, we're proud of how the kids are playing and competing.
One thing when we looked at your schedule before the season started was, don't hate me, Wall fans, but that first 5 weeks. That looked like a gauntlet for you guys. I'm like, man, if Wall comes out of that 2-3, 3-2, then y'all came out 4-1, and you only dropped the game to Brownwood, which is a 10-point game, and Brownwood is a big 4A. Now, how did it feel coming out of that gauntlet hitting your district?
Again, making that schedule, knowing we have a really strong locker room and group of kids, I think Wall kids, that they compete and they'll play up, and I don't know if I actually put a number on what I thought it would be, but I just knew we weren't going to embarrass ourselves. I knew that we were going to show up strong and compete. I do think credit to our kids and our offensive coaches. I think our offense arrived maybe sooner than I expected it to. If we lost some of those games, I thought we may, turn the ball over a ton or something, and knock on wood, they've done awesome. But I think that early season schedule set us up for great success, and time will tell.
Now, talk about your quarterback real quick. Landon York just seems to have dug to water with your offense.
Oh, dude, no,
he's played outstanding.
Extremely under control kid. Very cerebral. Has a rocket for an arm. Killer O-line, great weapons. But Landon absolutely made that stuff go. Just how the ball comes out. His decisions he makes. Phenomenal year. Phenomenal kid. Knock on wood, that kid may throw for 3,500 yards this year. Which is credit to him and again our coaches and our kids. But Landon's an absolute donkey.
What about your defense? You got Ethan Nichols over there who's a dog.
Yeah.
You got Brylan White. Talk about your defense real quick, how you feel about them going into this playoff game.
And very proud of how they played. I've kind of challenged them. We haven't caused quite as many turnovers as we normally do, and that's something I know that we're capable of. Kind of making. We want things to look like chaos when you play against us. Mikowitz and Brylan and Briggs and Wiggins. So many of those kids, have been on the field. 13, 14 games. Last year in some big moments, and they've seen big moments. They know what we're trying to do, and those kids will make you look smart for sure. We're proud of them.
All right, and now you got Anthony coming to Clayton Western Field. How do you feel this matchup's going to go?
I know we have a strong group. It's a step in the process. We're not looking ahead at all. We want to take the field Friday night, play clean, play solid football, and if all goes well, we'll have a lot of kids. Get some playoff experience, and let's move on.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
And welcome back, James Boleen here with Charlotte Anderson with Keep San Angelo Beautiful. Miss Anderson, how are we doing?
Oh, just fantastic today. It's good to be with you.
It's good to have you here. Let's talk about America Recycles Day.
So America Recycles Day is November the 15th. That's this Friday.
This Friday.
And we are hot and heavy in the middle of an America Recycles Art Day contest.
Okay.
And the kids have an opportunity to put together a little project. The parameters are 12 inches by 12 inches. We want them to use 75% recycled or reused material. So anything that you have laying around the house, you could use anything in your yard. If you want it to be nature theme or environmental,
okay.
You can get an entry form at all three libraries, and work on your project. You write a little paragraph and you give it a title. So your entries will be judged on creativity, overall project, and then of course your paragraph and your caption.
Okay.
So we encourage our students to put their heads together. We are extending our turn-in time to Tuesday next week, the 19th. So everybody has till Tuesday the 19th, and then we will be judging on the 20th and announce the winners on Facebook. So
all right.
We're real excited about that. And the best part,
I was about to say, what did the winners get?
Okay, so for elementary, middle school, and high school, so we have 3 levels. Each level for first place will get a laptop.
Okay.
So we're very excited about that. And then second place for elementary, middle school, and high school will get a tablet. So if you're in need of one of those items, a computer or a tablet, be sure and enter our art contest. The odds are great. You might just win and surprise yourself. You can turn in your project to the West Library that's on Vista del Arroyo, or you can turn your project into the North Library, which is on Chadburn. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they're both open till 6 p.m.
Okay. All right. How many entries do y'all usually have?
Well, for our past events, we've had 10, 12, 15, 20, maybe upwards to 30. So right now, we're kind of in the middle of the pack, but we could sure use those entries. And I'm telling you, the odds are,
That's why I was
are
asking.
looking good.
If you have 30 entries and you have 3 groups, that's averaging 10 a group. That's
Like
a 1 in 10, 1 in 10 shot at winning a laptop. Might as well take it.
Absolutely. And I promise you, the odds are better than 1 in 10.
All right.
So let's get creative, get out in the yard, get out in nature, look around the house. When I came in, I
Right.
saw an old Christmas ornament on the ground with styrofoam and it had some ribbon. I'm thinking, oh my God, I could make an art project with that.
Right.
Just anything and everything has the
Right.
potential to be an award-winning art project. So again, just look around the house, encourage your brothers and sisters, your family, your neighbors to apply and send in a submission.
All right. And Mayor Gunter had a proclamation for y'all.
Yes. So we were very fortunate. Mayor Gunter gave us a proclamation. And of course, this creates awareness and lets our community know how easy it is to recycle. Of course, we're looking for number 1s, which would be water bottles. Number 2s are going to be your jugs. I had a vitamin bottle and I didn't realize it was a number 2.
Okay.
Of course, your metal cans, so vegetables, fruits and vegetables in cans, and then your aluminum cans for your soda drinks. So very simple, very easy. We probably have in an average day of trash. So each person does about 7 pounds of trash a day.
Right.
Half of that trash could be recycled. That's the sad part.
Right.
Half of what we have could be going into a trash can to be recycled, and half could be going to the landfill, which would lessen our footprint. And
Right.
we'd love to see that result. In some cities, not in Texas,
Right.
if your standard trash is higher than your recycled trash, they give you a fine.
Oh.
So they get down to business. But we can do that. We can do better. We can always do better.
Right.
And we don't have to have fines or any type of retribution for doing our best and trying. So we can complete objectives and we can do really good work in San Angelo. And we are doing good work. We
Right.
are making a huge difference and a great impact for our recycling community. So, again, the number 1s, plastic bottles, plastic jugs, number 2s, vegetable cans, and just soda cans. It's
Right.
just really, those are the 4 things that can go in your recycling bin. They'll take cardboard. If it's a pizza, you don't want the pizza with the cardboard, just the cardboard. So, it's just really short, sweet, and simple. And I know people have a lot of confusion because they're not sure, what can go in, what cannot go in. Well, do I have to rinse this? Does it have to be sparkling clean? I mean, if you've got like a Downy or a fabric softener or laundry detergent, you should use it to the bottom of the bucket anyhow.
Right.
But a
Yeah,
little
you're
quick
telling
swish.
me.
I use every
Right.
single drop of mine.
Right.
But just a little swish will go a long way, and everything will be sorted and end up in another market. And that's just fantastic for our community.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about?
Well, we're just getting ready for the holidays. Like
You said y'all
everybody
handed
else.
out a lot of trees.
We did.
Yeah.
We just had our tree event. We did about 200 trees. Our board came out to unload those trees. We get a grant from Apache Corporation, and the trees come from Tree Life Farms. And we had 6 or 7 different varieties, and they were beautiful. I've never seen a bur oak, and they were just spectacular. They have brown leaves this big, I kid you not, and just so beautiful. But we had red oaks, we had sugar berries, and we had pistache. Just a great variety this year. I mean, we did do 200 trees, so
right.
real happy to contribute those to the community. All of our schools and SAISD received trees for their campuses, so we're proud to be a part of beautification of the community as well.
All right. Well, Ms. Anderson, we appreciate you coming in today.
It's good to see you. I hope y'all have a great holiday.
Well, I hope you do too. And get
All
out
right.
and make some submissions to the America Recycles Day
Art contest.
art contest. Absolutely. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.
Back to you guys.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Kano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Kano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Thanks for watching the Live Daily News Show, the only locally owned news show in the Contra Valley. Go like us on Facebook, X, and other social media platforms, and download the San Angelo Live mobile app to stay up to date with news from in and around the Contra Valley. Thanks again, and Cover One does not return, or the pregame show returns tomorrow, but the postgame show, remember, is on Saturday. We'll see you then.